Hi guys, I'm Mo.
And I'm Mo.
And this is Mo's Politically Incorrect. So I hope the few clips we've recorded, the episodes that we've done, you've enjoyed them. Maybe give us your food for thought. What do you think we should improve on? Is there something that you want to talk about specifically? Let us know. And yeah, we'll go to the very serious, to the very, very extreme, to the very silly. But we try to keep it informative, try to keep it funny, and try to keep it light. So yeah, hit us back on the topics you want to talk about. It could be funny, it could be serious, it could be knowledge, it could be information, whatever it is you feel we could discuss it. But today, I think, or now, we would maybe lighten the mood a bit and talk about this whole agenda that has crept in everywhere, and religions have been forced to accept it. We've exposed it to all ages. We have it on media, we have it in music, we have it on TV, we have it socially, and we are told to accept it by the establishment. And it's a worrying problem, but it's a problem, unfortunately, that has been created, and it's designed again to have that divide.
Divide people
up. This is not how you identify. You identify as this. And we made it very clear from the offset that it was always Adam and Eve, never Adam and Steve. So there are only two genders. I'm sorry, you can identify as whatever you want, but you're either born a male or you're born a female, and you can't dictate to me how I identify you. If I see you as a black man, I'm going to call you a black man, not a yellow carrot. If I see you as a Chinese lady, I'm going to call you a Chinese lady. And not an American.
Some of the things
redneck.
There was stories about kids in primary school male boys going into girls' toilets.
It happened here as well. Yeah,
because they were like, I identify myself as a girl.
Well, it happened here. There was one guy. I don't know if you guys saw the clip. This guy just walked into a lady's bathroom. I think it was at a pub or a club or something, and he turned around, and the security was called. The ladies were upset, and they were like, "Look, he's standing there, and he's sort of flashing himself, holding his genitals in hand and just showing us." And they tried to kick him out, and he said, "Dude, I identify as a woman, and I cannot go into the male toilets because I identify as a woman." And they technically couldn't touch him. Now, this is a big slap on the face of society, on the very society who has accepted this whole transgender blender thing going on, and this whole Lgbtqhdtv plus that's going on. The plus is fucked, don't you think? I heard this from one comedian. It made me think about it. Like, if you haven't made it into the LGBTQ, you've made it into the plus, then fuck you. I'm not accepting the plus. It's LGBTQ if I'm going to accept it, which we don't. We don't accept it, but I don't hate you because you have these feelings or desires. I don't hate you for it. I hate those feelings and desires. I don't hate you. But whatever you are, you got to. I have the urge to go out and break into a bank and nick everything I can from there. That's my urge right now. That's my desire. Free who don't want free money, and if I can do that, why not? The reason why I don't do that is because it's morally incorrect, and I'll probably get caught as well. But it's morally incorrect. Consciously you can't do it. You're gonna have to answer to your Lord afterwards. So there's reasons behind me not doing it. Same way, certain people, these whispers of the shaitan or the devil in your ear that, oh, maybe you like cock, Those are whispers. Those are things to make you think, oh yeah, I'm different from this. This is my rebellious side, so I'm going to end up, taking up the rear from now on. It doesn't work. There's some things which are not meant. Everything that we do is going to produce result. And if something like that is not going to produce result, then you've got to think about what's the point. Jump into a car because you're going to go somewhere. Not just jump into the car just because you think something's going to come of it without you starting it or driving it. Basically, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, today's topic is the whole LGBTQhdtv plus, because we feel it's be what you want, but don't force me to accept it, or don't force me to say, yeah, this is right. You want to call that a pink hat, you call it a pink hat, bro, but I see it as a green hat or a turquoise hat. It's like sea green. It's quite nice actually. It'd be a good colour in the bathroom.
But in the bathroom,
no, because it's nice in the bathroom, neutral. But yeah, don't make me think it's pink. That's my choice. And don't make me go to church and make the pastor also say it's pink, if you get what I'm saying. Because they force this on, and this is what I feel Christianity has become very, very weak, because you'll accept people mocking Isa al-Islam, Jesus. You're happy to do that. People mocking Mother Mary, you're happy to do that. You're happy to depict pictures of Jesus and Mary and your saints.
It's just the holidays that they've given now, isn't it? It's just
That's what it is. That's the only religion that you guys practice is the holidays, and I think that's wrong.
It's wrong,
And at the same time, you've been forced to accept gay marriages. You have to perform gay marriages at church. Why?
Yeah.
Religion says no, so no. Go get married in the courts or wherever you want. You don't need to come to. And that's another issue.
Yeah.
The other issue which I have with this whole thing is our schools. You know, our children as young as 4 or 5 are being taught about these relationships. In fact, I had a call from one of the school teachers because my child, 14, 15, he was shown this relationship video, and it was shown like 2 boys, pretty much like us, spending time together, doing stuff together, doing whatever, blah, blah, blah. And he gives it, they were like mates, like proper boys, innit? Boys. And he was at the end, right at the end of the movie, they show them holding hands and kissing. And my son reacted, he went, wait, what?
Sound like story of us.
You know, he's like, wow. So, my son, at the end of the video, he went, wait, what? The whole class reacted, but my son got picked out, like, oh yeah, because he said this. And I said, well, I'll be honest with you. Firstly, his religion tells him it's wrong. So don't tell my son that, you know, his religion is wrong. His religion has to be accepted. No, religion is religion. You accept all of it. It's not cherry picking. Yeah. Sorry. And
it's
secondly,
contradicting it. On one hand, there's teaching RE.
Yeah, exactly. So one of them is fake. Which one is it, mate? What either I fail at RE or I fail at whatever studies this is.
Whatever the plus studies, plus
HDTV, HD, whatever, plus
studies.
Oh, damn it. Okay, but yeah, this whole schools and pushing it out. They've got teachers. They've not even teachers. They've got entertainers coming from like outside into schools who are transgender. Who, you know, like Lily Savage, basically. You remember Lily Savage? Yeah. It was like, what was his name? Lily Savage and Paul O'Grady. Paul O'Grady.
Yeah, Paul O'Grady was one.
Yeah, so Paul O'Grady was Lily Savage.
No, Paul O'Grady was the old geezer, isn't it?
Paul O'Grady was the old geezer, but his alias was Lily Savage.
Was it?
Lily Savage was the cross-dresser. Don't you remember?
Yeah.
That was him. He was Lily Savage. Paul O'Grady. So normally he would come on as a camp Paul O'Grady, a man in a suit, right? And then he'd also come on as Lily Savage in drag, all the, you know, glittering shit, almost a bit like Gary Glitter, but a man dressed as a female version of him.
That's another episode.
That's a whole other episode. So the whole notion of promoting this agenda and the whole notion of taking people away from the family nucleus, the average 2.4 children, you know, whatever it was, taking people away from that, making people live in their little silos, isolated, you know, relying only on the information that they feed them, on the food that they feed them, and all your money with them as well. Like, you know what I mean? It's the agenda is there, and the whole homosexual agenda makes it even tougher for society or humans to develop. Because our kids are being confused right now. Like, we got to accept it doesn't make sense though. And like I said, if I'm gonna ride a bike with no chain, it's not gonna get me anywhere. No, I need a chain to get me somewhere. So if you're not producing results from whatever it is you're doing, you're not developing as a human. No. And they're strongly against us developing.
It's dangerous for us to free think and develop.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. It's very dangerous, because if we free think and develop, we're going to unite. That's where we're going to know where our power is. Why we're not being united is because they're setting up different agendas to keep us different. And this, you know, homosexuality, transgender thing is the right thing. Speak to the old people, the old whichever. It's not a Muslim thing. Even speak to the old white lot, speak to the old black lot, speak to whoever you want, and nobody understands it. Nobody gets it, and this thing is only developed in the last.
It's always been around.
No, what gayism? I mean, you can go
in a
back
sense, like, you know, like it's been around for, you know, a while, but it's never been put in people's faces, shoved down their throats. You know, it's got a different agenda that is forcefully put in people's faces.
Exactly. It's like we don't eat pork. We don't go around telling everybody don't eat pork. Don't eat pork. We don't force you not to eat pork. Yeah, you go to our Muslim countries, you won't find pork there. That's true, because we don't eat it. And I think it's good. If anything that we're trying to save us from, we'll save you from as well. But we're not going to force the rest of the world or our countries that we live in now to say, oh, ban pork, full stop. That's your choice. You know, it's but either way, it's the whole agenda of we have to accept it. That is the problem. No, you're gay, accept it. Okay, why are you not accepting you're gay?
Basically, yeah,
you have to accept you're gay. Accept it. Say I am gay. No. You are gay. And that's the problem, you know.
It's full, yes, yeah.
I can't tolerate that. My kid's now being told he has to accept it. No, he doesn't have to accept it. My youngest one's going to be taught about these funny relationships. Oh, he's got 2 daddies. Yeah, but he's got 2 mummies. Why don't the mummies and the dad, you know, even the kids start questioning them. Well, he's got 2 daddies. She's got 2 mummies. Why don't they, you know?
They're normalising it in cartoons and everything, innit?
Yeah.
Everything, every single thing. I've seen it in movies, everything.
Because first issue we had was with sex being publicized so much, you know, and with sex came into our homes through TVs.
Yeah.
You know, I called somebody down, but still, no, but sex came into our homes through TVs, and it got normalized because now it's been played. I mean, back in the day, and I remember back in the day, you'd see a kissing scene that's come on TV.
Yeah.
And what would you do? You like start immediately looking for the role, or just pretend you're doing something. Just like, oh, I've got an itch here, or a pimple, I'm popping a pimple. You know, we wouldn't do that. Your parents sitting in the room, that's how you look away. And now it's just like, that's going on. And as a parent, you're looking at it like, okay, because it's normal for us. We've grown up with it. And the kids are like, they're looking at it, and they're looking at us. What's dad doing? Okay, dad's looking as well. Okay, let's watch. You know, and they're watching as well. It's one of those things. So that got normalized first, and now what's being pushed down our throats is, you know, this whole gay agenda shit. We have to accept this, we have to accept that. And even in the workplace, they do a lot of box ticking now, right?
Yeah.
Do you have a brown man? Is there a brown man there? A black man? We should have 2 of those by now. And it should be 2 black men and a black woman. So please, have you got a hijabi by any chance? No, working from home? Okay, understandable. You know,
understandable.
And then the brown man, and then how about ones that identify as an umbrella? Do you have any umbrella? Yes, take umbrella. We got one. You know,
literally they've got like his, hers, theirs.
Yeah, his, hers, theirs. It's unidentified. Nice. Don't want to say. Rather not say. Anonymous.
Anonymous. Yeah.
I saw a funny clip with this guy. He gets pulled over by the cops, and the cop goes, "Do you have your driver's license?" So he pulls out this tag and gives it to me. He goes, "So I'm assuming this is your identification." And he goes, "Yeah, I identify as a cat." The officer's like, "Okay, you identify as a cat?" He's like, "Yeah." And then he says, "I'm guessing that's your partner? That's your husband or your partner?" He goes, "That's my owner." So the officer says, "Okay, right. So because you identify as a cat, the only thing I can do is I can arrest you, take you in, because you identify as a cat. We'll give you the treatment that you needed. If you're neutered, we're new to you. Give you all the injections that you need if you're not neutered." And then he gives it, and we're also going to arrest your owner, because he thought it was fit to let you drive, and you're a cat, and your cats aren't allowed to drive. You know, animals not. So the guy shit himself. He's like, "No, my name is this. Here's my ID." You see what I mean? So when the push comes to shove, whatever you identify as is going to go down the fucking drain. Yeah. What you are going to be is what you are.
What you are, yeah.
You know. I know in some cases very hard to tell. Like, is that a man? Is that a woman? You know. But eventually we'll know. You find out. It's not going to be hidden for too long. You know, they'd be like, "Can I touch you?" If I can touch you, I can tell you what you are. I know you're confused, but I will tell you what you are once I touch. Just let me touch you. Wait, how old are you? Before I touch you, how old are you? But yeah, eventually you're going to find out what you are, and it'll come down to, and you can do all the operations you want, but, you know, at the end of the day, you're still going to have parts of your body that you can't do what other genders can.
Yeah.
You know, what the opposite gender can, basically. So either way.
It's the way you're made, isn't it?
It's what you are, mate. That's what it is. And I know you got, what do they call them? Aphrodites?
Hermaphrodites.
Hermaphrodites?
Yeah,
just Aphrodites.
No, is it?
Like say Lady Gaga's an Aphrodite, isn't it? Which we call in our cultures, we call them kusre. You know? And there's some good ones out in the market nowadays, but you look at them like, wow. Like, if you were like not drunk enough, but if you were like dumb enough, you weren't aware, you'd go to Pakistan and marry one of those kusre, bruv, because you'll end up marrying them. Because they look that pretty.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, obviously on your wedding night, you're going to find out you've got a hole and a pole. That's going to be a bit scary, you know? But yeah. Hey, why not? 2 for the price of 1. If I change my mind, at least, you know, I got options. It's multi-use. Universal. Astaghfirullah. Universal.
Like a universal plug.
Yeah, so what's going to happen? Soon they're going to have a checklist for these are the amount of gays you need to have in your family. You have to have a gay one in your family, or a lesbian in your family, or a transgender, or a transblender. There's got to be one in your family. Sorry, man. Who's it going to be? Me, maybe. What? Dad! But, yeah, it's one of those things that it's being shoved down our throats, and we know where it's going to go. It doesn't produce any results. All it's designed to do is reduce population, create divide, and it's a way of, again, making money. You know, the big bosses, the big fat cheeses sitting in the suits. They're making money off this. You know, they make money off every little thing that they can find, and every artist and every whoever it is. Those that agree with them carry on with a long career until they eventually get caught for paedophilia and they're gonna go to jail. But
he's doing everything to stay out of there, and he's distracting every single thing.
Everything.
You see that Hunger Game thing that we
did you see what else come out recently?
What?
Mamdani's mum is in the Epstein file. Don't know what the hell to believe nowadays. Honestly, there's so much shit that comes out. You end up confused. You're like, sorry, I'm just gonna go home and play PlayStation.
The New York mayor.
That's the New York mayor. He's Zohran Mamdani. His mum's recent. I don't know, maybe true, may not be true, but this is what I mean. You don't know what to believe. And now with AI,
oh fuck that. That's a whole different. Oh my god.
Like I have to watch a video like 2-3 times to say, is that real or is that AI? And
my kids tell me, oh, dad, that's fake.
Well, you said that's your dad. That's AI. You're like, yeah, AI. I said, okay, you sure is
How
that
can
dad?
you tell?
They can. It would be really. We should be able to tell, innit, what's real and what's fake, because we've had more real than fake.
Yeah, I mean sometimes you can kind of tell.
Yeah, I know, where the arm suddenly pops out the neck. You're like, okay, no, that's not real. And there's always some bullshit going. Oh my god, look at that! What's going on? Oh yeah, my god, he's fallen. Oh.
Yeah.
But there's no like reaction on the camera. The camera's completely perfect and still a beautiful video, lights and everything, and sound man. You know, but it's just there's no action on the camera. There's no movement on the camera.
There's a lot of AI videos now, man. A lot of AI videos. Some of them are funny. Some are funny, but see the one with the hippos.
The
hippo and a leopard chasing.
Oh, the one who shits on the leopard's face. And the leopard's like, yeah, I've seen that. That's funny.
Choking on it.
I'd like that to be real. I know it's AI, but I'd like that to be real. It just looks funny, innit?
Because they've got different angles. Have you seen a few of them now?
I've only seen one.
No, I've seen a few of them, man. Different angles, everything, buff.
Fucking hell. That's a proper transblender, isn't it? Then?
Yeah. It's all fucking green and manky and shit. I've seen one where the hippo does it on people.
Yes, I've seen that one. I've seen the hippos do that. Just like, and it's not just do that. The thing swings around. The tail comes like a little fan. So like, he's knocking them out. Open your mouth. Man, yawning at the time. Earthy.
Earthy. So fucking grassy, whatever it is, isn't it? Shit.
But yes, this is our agenda. Let us know your views on what you think about this whole gay agenda. It's sad, it's frustrating, and what's more frustrating is how we're told we have to just swallow the pill. You know, this is what it is. We can't dictate whether our children learn it or not learn it. You know, my parents didn't want me to learn sex education. You know, and that, to be honest, what we learned at year 6. Yeah. Just before we come to secondary school, we learned biology, sex education, how the whole thing's made. But we knew that already, because what's available to us online, or not online, but what was available to us in terms of, you know, on TV.
Do you remember the internet then? Fucking hell.
The internet was bullshit. Ding, 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 ding. Remember that when you had to dial up a 56k modem. And even then it'd be waiting. And your mum would be telling you off when hello, mum, put the phone down. Hello, mum, it's me. Put the phone down. I'm chatting on Yahoo Messenger with somebody. You know who?
Yahoo Messenger.
Which messenger? Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You not read? I said, no, Yahoo Messenger. Astaghfirullah. You're gonna go to hell, son. Mum, let me just finish my porn video online. You know?
He keeps buffering anyway.
Probably it was just stupid. You're trying to download a picture or something, and you just remember you just down little bits. And then it gets stuck at the crucial bit. You're like, bro, what? I want to read what it says, just finish it off.
I thought you meant something else crucial.
Well, even that's something else, but you have to change it, innit? But it's that's the times we're from. And we were exposed to, you know, all of that. But yeah, my parents dictated that, no, I don't want them to learn. And they told me to go and tell my teacher, because they gave a form then. Do you want to be a part of this or not part of this?
Yeah.
And they signed it, and I didn't give the form. I wanted to bloody learn, innit? Of course. There's knowledge, but you put it to different, you know, wrong use in your adolescence anyway. But either way,
that's how you learn now.
But now it's the same way as that. They don't give us a choice. There's no signing. You're going to be taught about gays and, you know, homosexual relationships and 2 daddies and 2 mummies. And
I can't remember what it was.
I think the next one is.
I was speaking to the head teacher many years ago, and they were like, "Look, we can't stop teaching it because it's part of the academic now."
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh."
Yeah.
I was like, "Well, look, I'm gonna teach my kids what I know." what I've learned when I was in school, isn't it? As well. So.
See, and the stupid thing is, the teacher, you can turn around to the teacher and say, "Do you accept this though?" And the teacher actually, because in the professional,
they can't give you an honest answer.
They cannot. They love to say, "Of course, we have to accept it." You know that
you
that's
can
not
tell.
you
can tell.
You can tell they don't. Like I said, even the old school people, they're not.
Because they will agree with you. I'll be like, look, when we were younger, because they're like, pretty much the same age as you, innit? So, like when we were younger, like, especially like the deputy heads and the heads sort of thing. And
don't forget, like civilizations have been wiped out because of this very sin. You know, this civilizations have been wiped out, and you know we're going back to the times of Noah. You know, times of Lut.
Yeah.
You know, those times they were real. They were happening, and that's what the other scary part is. In those times, there were certain sins and civilizations were wiped out because of those sins, or they had a complete revamp because of those sins. You know, messenger came to them and they had to go through struggle and what have you, but they achieved what they had to achieve. And that's only one or two sins. Now we have so much sin surrounding us and so available to us. You'd think our annihilation is you know, it's going to happen and we're doomed. But I think our doom or our wiping out is going to be by our own hands because of where we're going. And it's happening so fast, it's happening so quickly that eventually we're doomed, no? That's what I feel anyway.
No, I feel that.
So yeah, we're a very different, I would say we're the last breed of, you know, of our generation. We're the last of it. Because we've seen it, we've grown up without these things. We've seen these things develop.
We are though. In the sad way we are, in the way that, you know, the people that were maybe the last few were the ones that were maybe a few years just younger than us. You know, so in the late, you know, 30s, let's say, that would kind of understand a little bit more.
The pre 2000s. The pre 2000s, you look at it and think, yeah. What's happened here?
What's happened there?
I don't know, mate. You just there's some guy and his man, I think. Don't want to offend him though. It might be his wife calling him his man. You never know.
Yeah.
Oh, I think that, I don't know. She's chatting there. Shall we call him in and ask them to give us their
advice on
where we are on homosexuality?
We've got to tell the viewers how we sometimes improvise and do our shoots, isn't it?
Oh yeah. How do you do that?
Well, we're in a vehicle.
In any vehicle, yeah. He's been through like 10 in the last 2 weeks, so yeah. So yeah, we are firm supporters. In our thousands, in our millions, we're all Palestinians. You know, the Palestinian struggle itself is a very real struggle. So hopefully
let's not forget the Sudanese
next,
as well. The
Sudanese, Yemen, you know, Kashmir. We've had these troubles everywhere, but the Palestinian one is one that is what I consider the holy war. If I'm honest, if we're gonna consider that, but it's being played as a different thing at the moment. And hopefully that will be our next topic. And hit us back again, like and subscribe, follow, and if there's anything you want us to talk about, anything about this video that we discussed you found a bit offensive or something you think we can improve on, please let us know. We're humble enough to accept and critique us if you think we're wrong in some places. Critique us, you know, tell us. We're not shy to have an open debate with anybody, and forgive us if we offended you. But again, please do share with us your comments, reviews, your thoughts, and stay tuned for the next one.